Surprise! Let's turn down this music some. So normally I would prefer to stream at night. Hey, Evo, Ivan. Normally I would prefer to stream at night because I would have a cooler background and it wouldn't be so freaking bright behind me. But this is the option I have right now. I'm gonna be doing some drawing, some fall illustration stuff. So I said, hey, why not just record it, right? So I'm gonna record this whole thing and we are going to work on a fall illustration drawing. Recently I did a giveaway and one of the winners gave me an idea for fall inspiration drawing, and it was a person falling into some leaves. I like the concept. I recently did just finish one of the things. I haven't posted it yet, but here it was a pumpkin with like leaves magically coming out of it. So finish this, and that's gonna go in the mail, and also I will make prints of this for other people to buy if you like fall inspired things. Thanks, man. I was happy with how it turned out. So yeah, I am going to today hopefully do this whole illustration concept, and then I'm gonna do it digitally to start with. It's just easier to work with on something I want to get done quicker and not have to worry about erasing, and easier to change sizes and stuff. Yeah, I think the digitally drawing is easier at the beginning to get your rough sketches down. I think personally, because it's easier to like change sizes of stuff. But coloring, for me at least, I feel more comfortable coloring traditionally. So what I will do is I will get the rough sketch down, I will print it, I will trace it onto a watercolor paper, and then I will do the actual coloring. I probably won't do that part today. Today I will just do the rough sketch and chat some and talk about what's going on. And tonight, when it's darker and I can actually make a cool background and a good background for shooting video, I am going to shoot a video about Inktober, which starts in just like 3 days. So I have a fun concept for that. If you haven't checked my Instagram live with Sketch Guru, artist friend of mine from New Zealand, check that and you'll already know, like if you check the Instagram, so what the concept is. However, I'm going to talk about what is Inktober, what has it become, what was it, who started it all, maybe a little bit about controversy with it, and why the controversy has happened. With anything that gets bigger, it happens. And yeah, so we'll go from there. And I'm eating a sandwich for lunch on bread that is not very good because I bought the wrong kind and I didn't realize it till I was too late. So we are using a pose reference. I'll show you real quick what that reference looks like. I don't want this. Here, let's see if you guys can see this. Yeah, this is the pose reference we're gonna use. Okay, so we can. Oh, I like this one the most. And we're gonna. Yeah, I guess here's a better version of it, right? So we're gonna use this, but we're also gonna add like fall clothes and stuff and leaves coming up around, and drawing a pile of leaves doesn't sound so fun to me just because I feel like it takes a lot of work for all that detail. But yeah, maybe we'll draw a pile of leaves, or a very simple pile of leaves. Maybe it'll just look like a pile of dirt, and that'll be maybe that'll be enough. But the idea was, oh, someone falling into leaves, because it gives two meanings to fall. It's fall because there's leaves and they're falling, and that's awesome. So shout out to the person who gave that one. And then there's one other giveaway picture I need to do, but I'm not gonna do it right away because it is actually for Sketch Guru 1. I just like the idea that he gave. I was not playing favoritism, I promise. I was actually just thinking about stuff I want to draw. Do I like the concept? Is it something I could do fairly quickly to get done? And his was creative. It's a leaf. There's a squirrel like flying on a maple leaf that's falling, and I think that's fun. And I could do it in a kind of artistic style that goes with like what I want to do. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just finishing up my sandwich real quick before we really get going. And I'm gonna take off this hoodie because it is stupid hot. Also, there's a mess behind me. The great part is most of it's blurred out, so you can't tell. But this is my sweet studio. The stairs are currently holding all of my leather supplies. That cool stuff over there is my clothes that are drying. So, oh, what was that? Okay, OBS randomly disconnected and connected again. Fair enough. All right, let's get started. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about this. I don't know if I'm ready to go. I'm not ready to go. I need my power glove. The good one. Shabbat. We're doing serious work. We gotta get the good glove out. Okay. By the way, these gloves are awesome. This is by Doki Wear. It's a small brand, but they have great gloves, right? This is the really nice one with the wrist brace, and it's got felt here on the side, which you can also use to wipe your screen as well. It just feels really nice when you're drawing. So, okay, without further ado, let's switch to the digital art stream, yeah? I'm gonna switch up this playlist real quick. Okay. I kind of like this one. Yeah, we're gonna, if the music is too loud or you can't hear it at all, let me know if anyone's watching. It looks like it could be a little louder, so we'll, oh no, it's good probably. Alright, let's go. How did that happen? Oh. Alright. You don't hear it loud? Like you don't hear it at all, or it's not loud? It's mostly okay? We just want real pencil. And we are going to look at this reference image and work with it, yeah? Rough sketch. We always start with a rough sketch because we want to get proportions down and gesture and proportions, gesture, probably something else. Pose, yeah. And also like the position of it, right? Like already jacked up here. If you're wondering what I'm using Clip Studio, which I am still learning every day. I was a hardcore Procreate user, and that is changing. We're just gonna do that. so that we could draw this head. Alright, good, man. I'm glad it's perfect. I'm not too concerned about the head. It's gonna be covered in hair flying up in the air. Mostly I'm concerned about the arms. It should. Alright, let's. I will say that is a thing that see, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, already I can, oh, it's cool that that's not the way I want it. We can already change the size of this head. Because I zoomed in and wasn't paying attention to it according to the size of the body. See, already this part of the sketch is easier. Okay. It's a shortcut for pencil. P, that makes sense. Okay. So this arm is coming up this way. Basically it's flowing like this. And this arm is out the other side like this. And that's great. Okay, and the other leg, since we have a one-legged person here, is slightly bent and going this way. Great. Also realize a lot of times when I'm streaming, like, I'm looking down, you guys are just getting a nice big old view of my whole forehead. My big old forehead. My 5 head. I had one student, a 6th grader last year, so he's a 7th grader this year. He would always make fun of my big forehead. And it's funny because, like, I know I have a big forehead. Like, it doesn't bother me. I mean, yes, some days when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, okay, my forehead's too big and it bothers me, right? I'm like, but it's like a student making fun of me just made me laugh. I had plenty of things to make fun of him about, and I did from time to time. Put him back in his place. He needed it. Again, this is what I'm saying about drawing digitally for the sketch sometimes is so much easier for me. We will get details and stuff too, though. Like we will get all the way into the details with this drawing. Some rough hair idea. There you go, like drawing hair like fire. But let's work on this arm now, yeah? This is not what I want. Oh, pen is P. What's pencil? I knew something was off. Pencil is, of course, what? Pencil is P. Pen is also P? Why? Do I switch between them? It does switch between them. Well, interesting. When I say details, I mean mostly. I'm not gonna go so hardcore because we're gonna be zooming out, having leaves and stuff falling. You know, they're not so important. Her hand's tripping me out. She's falling like this. Okay. But her thumb is like on the inside, so that means she's doing this. In reality, I would probably be. Yeah, she's falling like this. Not that I don't like that. Okay, I see what we're doing here. It's more like you can see the. I don't necessarily like that nose and stuff, it's just current reference. And this arm. There's some poses I don't use reference for, but some of the poses that are like more difficult, it's better to just use a reference for, in my opinion, and because it's true. Because like, why waste the time trying to figure it out and jack it up 70,000 times? And then you end up looking for a picture anyways and find out, oh, that's what I was doing wrong. Or maybe you kind of get it, but I think there will always be a concept of the fact that like people think using references cheating. And it's like, no, it's not. Even artists back in the day used references for stuff. Like, they had people sitting in front of them, or they had the scene right in front of them. Like, so what's like, I just have the option of finding digital references. I mean, if I go out and do this exact same pose, right, then it's okay. I'm gonna draw the same thing. I'm gonna draw the same thing, whether it's me posing like it or somebody else. Like, okay, now we can work on this hand some, I guess. I don't want my eraser to be so strong. Where's the eraser? Soft. There. That's what I want. Do the lowish when in doubty, one finger outie. But not really, actually, because her hand is going to be more. Okay. Do we want to see your face or just have hair come up more? I think we should see her face some. Which means I need to draw better. She's like, meh. What's going on here? We want her to be smiling because she likes that it's fall. She's about to have her pumpkin spice latte. She's falling into a big pile of leaves, you know? She's happy. She made it into an illustration. You know? She's enjoying the fall too much, man. Why so smiley? Not sure how I feel about that, but I wonder if I could probably switch one of these buttons to rotating. I don't know what some of these buttons do. I've got 8 buttons on the side and a scroll wheel. I like the scroll wheel a lot. I enjoy the fall too much, maybe. I like fall a lot. We're having this like hot fall right now. What do we call it, like an Indian summer or something? Let me look it up. I meant to look this up before. What is a hot fall called? Indian summer is a period of unseasonably warm, dry weather that sometimes occurs in autumn. Yeah, it is called an Indian summer. In Slovak, you guys call it like a girl's summer or something, right? When it's like still hot in the... Yeah, babie leto. A girl's summer. We call it an Indian summer. Okay. Got that rough thing. Again, I'm not too concerned about her. cool thing is we can always like take this and we can rotate it too if we want her like falling more like that. For now, we'll just keep her where she was. And let's look up some fall clothes real quick. Fall clothes reference. Because those are not fall clothes. Oh, this is a cool fall tones. I wouldn't necessarily say fall clothes. I don't really like the boots, but maybe I do. Skirt, sweater, hat, curly hair. Here, I'll show you guys what we're looking at. Let's do this. Here's our references, yeah. So here's our references we're looking at. Okay. Like, this one's cool. I like the concept as far as a character goes, but not necessarily what I want to do for this. Like, probably not. I like her hair too, it's cool. This girl's also kind of cute. Dress in bare feet. Oh man, ain't nobody running through the leaves in bare feet. That's a bad idea. Boots, probably. Like, probably a skirt. Like, skirt and sweater, probably. I mean, some of these are getting out of control. Like this concept, but also with like a scarf. I'm not giving her a hat. I can't sit like this. This is bad for my back. I kind of like this one. Torn up jeans, boots, and a sweater. But how do we want the sweater to look, right? Let's do another layer for clothes layer. Where's the new layer button? There it is. Okay. We could do a hat on her head, right? Like, or we could not. I don't know why I was doing this with her. Whoops. Problem is sometimes when you're drawing on a layer and you realize your failures on the previous one, you start correcting them in the wrong spot. Okay. We're not gonna give her a hat. We will give her like a scarf, right? Some fluffy sweater thing. Oh, dang it, on the wrong layer again. With this layer, we're gonna drop the opacity some while we add clothes. Okay. Oh, I forgot that was on. Thanks, man. The internet page. There. Whoopsies. Actually, let's do this all the way up here. You like them big, long sweaters, yeah? Puffy sleeves. Super comfy. Same with this side, yeah. And then we can add her scarf too. It's gonna be covered by her hair in the back, but maybe. Yeah, I think it's a good fit too for what we want to do. Like torn up jeans, boots. Scarf. Yeah. Think of a scarf like a ribbon. Kind of looks like she's wearing a tie. We'll add these little frillies at the end to make it like a scarf more. Plus it'll be like striped. Yeah. Something more like that. It's since it's such a it's a long like oversized sweater. It's not gonna. What is today? Oh, it's Thursday. Okay, almost forgot. All right. Okay, I have something. I have English, conversational English lessons today, so almost forgot I had them. The girl that I'm doing them with likes drawing clothes and stuff, so that's what I was thinking of when I was drawing this. Yeah, so since it's a baggy sweater, big baggy sweater, we since it's a baggy sweater, it's not gonna show too much of her figure, right? Like it will still show some. I mean, the stronger her figure is, the more it's going to show, but probably about here is what I'm gonna go with, right? And then, oh, took her clothes off on accident. Can I do that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I can switch between layers by holding this button and moving stuff. Wow. The more you know. Okay, so, and then she's got like jeans on, right? But naturally her jeans have torn up spots on them, yeah? Come down to a cuff around the boot. All right. I really like turn my head sideways when I do stuff, huh? Okay. And then her boots are just something like this. Just something simple. There's one leg. Gotta make sure I was on the right layer. Now, let's see if I can draw that boot from this angle. It's gonna be like, here's the heel. A little bit of the bottom of it, I believe, is how it's gonna look. This is the bottom of the shoe. Something more like this. I think that's mostly okay. Probably more like that though. Yeah, not so round. Yeah. Nailing it. I'm kind of tired of this playlist. Let's go to what's this one? Too much. Rain? We'll give it a shot. So far, so good, I think. I am happy with how it's going. Maybe her legs could be a little bigger. Let's see what happens. Can I select multiple layers? Yes, okay. But will it let me actually? resize all of them at the same time. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, I think that's better, actually. Legs were still a little small. Little small legs. Now that's too big. About there. Okay. Just. Alright. And then the next thing we're gonna do is work with the hair layer. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go back to the pencil. Carnival! Remember, corn is no place for a mighty warrior. Hey, I will always remember that corn is no place for a mighty warrior. Corn chips are no place for a mighty warrior. Lathe. Man. Some Homestar Runner. Such a good website. Good, wholesome website. Just burninating the villagers and stuff sometimes. What is the world coming to? Actually, speaking of this, okay, this is wisdom time for you right here, right? I was recently, so as you guys have probably noticed, I'm streaming on YouTube right now instead of Twitch for multiple reasons. Maybe I will multi-platform stream once I figure out what that looks like. But Carnival real quick. Okay, yeah, we are drawing for my giveaway. Not sure if you saw it. I asked for like fall inspired prompts, and one of them was a pumpkin with leaves magically floating in and out. Okay, did that. Now I am working on I am working on a girl falling into a pile of leaves, thus hitting the prompt twice of fall, leaves. Okay, and so this was one of the winners, and so I am drawing a girl falling into leaves, and I will add some leaves floating up around her as she's free falling into a pile. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we're drawing. But back to what I was saying. Okay. So I went to watch Harris Heller. He's a great resource as far as streaming and videos and also like tech stuff for those kind of things. He's actually made these beats that we're listening to that are copyright free, and he made a ton of money off of copyright free music, which is great. Like, everybody wants to get paid, and this dude's like, I want to make free stuff, and he got paid. Like, everyone else was like, give me money for these things. He's like, you guys can have it for free and I'll get paid because you'll play it all the time because it's free. Anyways, I was watching his video, okay, and about what he would do as a streamer in 2023, right? If he was just starting streaming 2023 going into 2024, I guess. And he gave like 4 or 5 tips or whatever, which is really, really nice. But what I really, really liked was at the end, and this is something that hits me, right? Because like if you guys know me, if you watch my stuff, if you know me personally, like, and you hear me talk about what am I doing on here, the whole idea is not the whole idea, but one of the main things I want to do is put out good quality content, right? Like, I want to put out content that's like worth watching multiple times, right? Like, I want content out there that like people want to go watch because it encourages them to grow. It encourages them to try, to be creative, to do new stuff, to not be afraid, to push through things, you know. And at the end of his video, he specifically says, he's like, it's been a thing to just create like a lot of stuff that's gone viral or videos that are causing problems for people being degenerates, you know. He didn't, I don't think he used that word, somebody used it in the comments. And he was just like, please do something that like improves the world around you and improves the people who are watching, was basically the concept of it. Those aren't his exact words, but like, and that's so true and so good. Like half the crap that's out there is what's like destroying not even just like younger generation but society as a whole, right? And then we just eat it up because we love the evil and we love the negative. We just don't like when it's against us. We love watching it happening to other people. We just don't like when it's against us. And you know, and so it's like he was just like, please put stuff out there that it like, do not go that route. Go the route that like helps people. And like, I think that's awesome. Like that's what I want to do with this. Like that's where I want to take this and where I want it to go and what I'm hoping for. So yeah, it was really cool. I have open over here. Okay. What is this button? I don't know what that button is. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Anyways, there you have it. Yep, that's the stuff. Wanted to share that with you. So thanks for my little rant about putting out quality, important stuff. How are you, Carnival? If you're still in here. Oh, no, wrong layer for these things. Get rid of all that nonsense. I'm not messing with their shirt right now, although I do like those changes I made. We are working on the hair layer. At work, voluntarily on bank holiday. Is it a bank holiday? Today's a holiday. Oh, in Czechia it is. Ah, okay. That makes more sense then. I need to do some close studies for how these like foldy lines would actually look, right? What's the holiday? Like Constitution Day or something? Alright, let's go back to where we were working. We're working on hair. And of course I'm not here because everything works and we're meeting deadlines. Yeah, for sure, man. That's not why you're there. You're there because you were bored at home and were like, what could I be doing instead? Let's go to work. I don't even know what holiday is, and I just know grocery stores close. Oh. Is that like, oh crap, I forgot the groceries? Is that why you, because you went to the grocery store and they're like, surprise, no groceries for you. Sucks to suck. Yeah, I do need to figure out how to multi-platform stream too, so I can stream on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. But then that's also like, that kind of scares me because I have to pay attention to like both chats and stuff. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I'm glad I got people in my life who remind me of those things. Hey, by the way, holiday tomorrow. Get your goodies. And I'm like, well, as long as I got bread, I can at least do sandwiches. Whee. Okay. So we got this girl. I think we got, whoops. Oh, I just did right there. Okay. Not sure I actually did. Okay. Well then. Oof. By the way, are you guys watching from phones? Just for a personal thing, knowing. My own personal study. You guys watching on phones or computers? PC? Nice. I am the architect of my own undoing, after all. In some ways, yes. In some ways, yes. In some ways, it ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. But, like, mostly it's your fault, or this one for sure. I think I would like it if boom, boom, all of this was turned slightly. Like this. Maybe even a little more. Boom. Here. Here, here. Desktop randomly open YouTube to see what's going on while I ate a slice of pizza. Hey-oh, not sure if streaming on Twitch is worth the hassle. People don't really open Twitch just to see what's going on. Yes, exactly. I'm not sure if I ever talked to you about why I am doing Twitch, or why I'm doing YouTube instead of Twitch for an artist. If I was a gamer, more, like, don't get me wrong, I have some fun, like, gaming videos from, like, Valheim and stuff. Like, if I did that more, I would probably go Twitch. It's a good platform for, well, it's an okay platform for gamers, right? But with, like, what I do, streaming on YouTube is better. Like, right, exactly what you said right there. Like, and if you want to bring your audience, the only thing I don't like about YouTube right now is that when you're streaming, it doesn't do like, it doesn't auto generate clips of your stream, like thumbnails when people are searching or they see that you're on. So like I have to put the like I have to make a thumbnail before I start streaming, and when I'm done I can edit it and put a new thumbnail there because it pops up as just a long form content. But I don't like that I have to do that I have to like create my own thumbnail for the stream for people to see. So yeah, I don't like that. But other than that, I like it. And as far as subscribing and stuff, I haven't messed with it, but I know I can like put different subscription levels of like €2, like €10. I just don't have much to offer right now for those subscribers as far as like what you get, and I need to look into that. Twitch, the reason why like Twitch is like everybody who like personality owners, you go watch someone exact. Yeah. That's very true, I would say. Yeah, because you may have started by watching gamers do random stuff, and then you like their personality, so now you'll go watch them do anything. Unless it's, I don't know, like if there's like tournaments on like League of Legends and stuff, like people are watching that on there. But I mean, that's like when there's tournaments and things, and it just depends, like the pros on there. So people who like those games specifically. But I like everybody who was coming to Twitch was because like, and watching me were people that I brought to Twitch. And it was like, create it. And so many people were like, oh, I have to create an account on here in order to chat. But like everyone's got a YouTube account, like, so they can hop on here and chat and do stuff. And not only that, but like if I'm making YouTube shorts and I'm making long form videos, everything will be on YouTube, right? And it's easy to get people from Instagram to here. It's less easy to get people from Instagram to Twitch. And particularly esports going downhill too. Yeah, I would agree with that as well. I think they had a huge spotlight time during COVID, but yeah, I agree. Over the momentum hump. Like it was there, and then they also had like a huge spike because everyone was sitting at home, and now it's like you know? So yeah, Twitch isn't gonna make me money. Like for me to get all the subscriptions that I would need to actually be able to make good money on Twitch, where like YouTube, when I'm doing this stuff, like yeah, maybe streaming doesn't make me like great money, but it gets me views and hours, and creates community like this where we can sit and chat, and then that in turn creates like a group of followers that you can build relationships with that will go watch your other stuff, right? And that helps the overall goal, right? When I start doing videos of like what to buy or different stuff, and like I can actually make money off of that, you know, through different not just ads, but through partnerships and affiliate programs. And so yeah, and that's hard to do through Twitch. The nice thing is I can still use all my OBS stuff, and also I have a cool vertical video thing plugin now that I can clip stuff into a little vertical video, so I can throw it onto my Instagram or my YouTube or into shorts and reels and stuff. Connected. OBS reconnected successfully. Struggle. But as far as streaming goes, I'm not sure what streaming is going to look like in the future with stuff. Because this is the close one, yeah. Let's erase this thing that I did. Go back here. Okay, and let's mess with this scarf some. Because right now, like, family time and stuff comes in the evening, and that means I can't necessarily stream in the evenings. So it may be some late night streaming. It may turn into that. Where we're talking like 11 to we're talking like 11 to 1 in the morning Slovakia time, right? Which is good for my US peeps. Okay, so we got this girl. Going back to the drawing, okay? We got this girl. Ah! And we've got her phone. We've got most of her clothes and everything that we want done, I think. And now the next concept is going to be like leaves and stuff, like, right, kind of like wrapping around her, I would say. She's falling, and then we have like a pile of leaves here. The problem is that I don't want to, like, obviously I'm not going to draw every little detail of the pile of leaves, so I need to just do a few. And then do some around her too, right? Like, whee. So, something like that. But what we'll do is we'll take all of this, because we are going to eventually do it on watercolor paper. Struggling. Whoops. What do? I need to zoom out. Oh. And we're gonna put it like this, most likely. Okay. And what we'll do here is we'll have this like pile like this, with some more leaf thingies on the bottom to show that it's leaves, right? Whatever. Or maybe it's just a pile of dirt with some leaves on it, and she's gonna be in for a rude awakening when she hits. Bop! Ow, my back. Okay. Whee! Yeah, I think this could be really cool. So that's what we're thinking. And this would all go into like a watercolor. I would actually make it even just a little smaller. And then basically just this area would be colored. So I would do like an actual like blue sky or whatever, and maybe do just, this would all just be grass. Grassy green stuff here. Okay. Okay, homies. Well, let's draw some of those leaves. Let's do that. Also, I haven't been gaming too much. Again, family time stuff and figuring out this new phase of life. But I have been playing some Valheim, and I've recorded some super fun shenanigans on there. Just trying to go. I was like, I'm just gonna record this fun, chill sailing adventure. You know, just a nice, simple sailing adventure. Oh, what's that? An abomination chilling in the ocean. Why is that there? Let me run over here. Oh, Draugr spawner. Perfect. Just what I always wanted. It was not chill. I didn't die though. That was good. I eventually, on my sailing trip, I eventually died. It didn't go so great, but you know, such is life. Or death. So again, this is going to get printed off, and I am going to trace it onto a nice piece of watercolor paper, like this, right? The problem I have with this paper is that it's not A4. It's this awkward, weird, stupid size. So I'm probably going to cut it down. Like, let me show you. Here, we'll do this so you can see it better. Bülent Aktürk. Hi, welcome. This is an A4 piece of paper, and this is the watercolor paper. You see the difference, okay, on those edges? Super obnoxious when you go to scan or you're gonna print something off, like, because my scanner will only cover a little bit bigger than A4, not this little bit bigger. So it's like this size is 24 by 32, 9.5 by 12.5, and an A4, if I remember correctly, is 21 by 29 or 30. 21 by 29.5. Right? So it's like a few centimeters difference on each side, and it's like, this is obnoxious. Why is this? And then when you go to buy like frames and stuff, like, let me get this weird size frame. That's dumb. Why'd you do that to us? I don't know what to, oh, okay. I don't need this reference open anymore. Or do I? Kinda. We'll leave it open. Just in case. Just in cases. This is funny. I see my face on 4 different camera things. Vertical video, normal video, YouTube recap, camera. How are you, Bülent? I'm just gonna call you Bülent. Let's work on these leaves that we're gonna have here, yeah? Brilliant. Pretty good. Enjoying actually getting some work done. I enjoy streaming. I really do, actually. Like, streaming is fun to me. I like chatting with the community while I draw. I like chatting about life stuff while I draw. I know some people don't do that. It's harder for them, but I enjoy it. How are you? Basically, I'm just adding some like random little details to make this look like it's not a pile of mud and more like a pile of leaves. That's what we're going through right now. And we'll add the occasional leaves in here, yeah? You're drawing with AI? So, are you drawing or is the AI drawing? That's the question. That's why you're here? You came to watch me draw because you're drawing with AI. Interesting. Adobe Illustrator. Gotta be careful just throwing the word AI out there. Just drawing with AI. Like, no, you're not. That AI is drawing. Do I still have this reference page up? Gosh dang it. My bad. Here I am drawing and you don't need to see this. So Bulent, how did you find me? Do we know each other? I would guess not. I'm actually drawing with Clip Studio, by the way, also. I am not so great with Illustrator. I use it for logos and stuff sometimes if people are asking me to do logos or create something else with it. Some graphics, but I don't draw with it so much. So... So what do you draw with Illustrator? The only reason I say we probably don't know each other is because I don't know... I can't think of anyone off the top of my head who draws with Illustrator. ...2D animations at this stage. What kind of 2D animations? Do you have any examples? Do you have like Instagram or something we can look at? You know what I would really love to do, actually? like as far as animations go, and I know there's a ton out there, so it's kind of, maybe it's a saturated market, but maybe people would also like it, is just the simple scenes that people make for the music channels, right? So if you go on YouTube and you search for like lo-fi or whatever, like the girl that's drawing and just the cat in the background, or like the frog and the computer monitor head guy, like I really like those simple animations with chill music. Like I would love to create that stuff. Oh, that's a whole nother language. I'm gonna have to look that up. Ah, Turkish. Not a language I've ever studied. I think the only thing I know in Turkish is, and maybe I'm wrong, çubuk çubuk, which may not be Turkish actually. Ah, okay. Because my dad, he used to always say this phrase to us. He was in the military and he was in Turkey for a little while, and also Italy. And he would always be like, "Andiamo, çubuk çubuk," and then he would say something else in Turkish, but I can never remember it because it was really long and it made no sense. But so it was funny. He would say like "let's go" in Italian, and then like "quick, quick." Çubuk is stick. Is there a word for like quick, quick? Heasley? Okay. So maybe it was different then. There, maybe he was just a liar. He didn't know what he was talking about. Making stuff up. Guys, I will be right back. Okay? And we're back. We are back, but I'm gonna have to wrap this up for now. I've got some stuff going on, and I got an appointment in a little while that I need to prep for. I appreciate all of you guys for hopping in. Here's what we got so far. I think we're pretty much done as far as the sketch goes, right? So I'm gonna print this off and then we will trace it. I don't know if I'll stream that or not. Probably not is my guess. So but yeah, I appreciate you guys hopping in, and it's been a good time. And yeah, I will catch you another time. Have a wonderful day. Be inspired. Keep creating. And yeah, I'll see you guys around.